Afros and UFOs, case number 5, the Hopkinsville alien invasion. Hello everyone, this is your favorite host Wolfgang Amadeus, and I want to start this episode by letting you know you can find my entire playlist along with other content on my YouTube channel at the Oddcast Podcast. I'll be heading over to Patreon soon as well, and I hope to see you guys there. This episode is close to my heart as it is centered around an area that's close to my home. So without further ado, let's talk about Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Now, in my last episode, I talked about the moon and some of its secrets. Today, I want to start off with a total solar eclipse. On August 21st, 2017, the American continent got to experience something not seen since 1917. The moon aligned with the sun, and for a total of 160 seconds, seemed to cover the sun like a lid on a boiling pot. Not only was it America's great eclipse as it was dubbed in the press, but the best place to see it in all of the continental U.S. happened to be in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. I live less than 2.5 hours away, so imagine my excitement when I found out about the eclipse. A good friend of mine had family down there who owned a farm out in the middle of practically nowhere, and it was the perfect place to see the eclipse without pollution from the city lights disrupting the view. It would change my life and be an experience I'll never forget. See, the eclipse was on August 21st, 2017, but something else happened on August 21st in Hoptown, except the year was 1955. Coincidentally, Hopkinsville, Kentucky is one of the most famous locations in all of ufology. The site of what's known as the Kelly Farm Hopkinsville alien invasion. In 1956, a family well known in the town witnessed UFOs landing on their property. Shortly after this, they saw short creatures moving and darting around the trees, and that's when they began shooting out of fear. When the aliens got hit, the witnesses stated that they heard a metallic sound, after which the alien would disappear only to rematerialize. They described the aliens as goblin-like creatures who hovered instead of walked with green skin. In fact, the term "little green men" came from this very event. The shootout lasted for 4 hours. The army and the police were called, and when they arrived on the scene, the aliens had left, but evidence of what looked like a full gun battle in and outside the home was everywhere. The next day, the aliens returned, terrorizing the family until the day afterwards, and the whole family moved just 2 days after the initial point of contact with the beings. This case was made famous by documentaries and movies that were produced on the subject. Steven Spielberg made the movie Gremlins, E.T., and other movies, some of which have never been released, all based on the events in Hopkinsville. Today they have what is called the Little Green Men Festival every year on, you guessed it, August 21st. The day I was blessed enough to witness the eclipse, I also got to witness a silver disc hovering as if trying to align itself with the sun. The friend I was with and I were running late getting to the farm, but as soon as I got outside to get in the car, I couldn't help but to look up, and there it was. I turned to her and said, "Do you see that?" She saw it and immediately looked away. It's a response I imagine a lot of people will have when things become more out front and in the open. A lot about the history of Hoptown, as we call it, I didn't know about until I got there, which is strange as I consider myself somewhat of a UFO and alien buff. But sometimes it's true. You don't know until you know. And this event was one of a few times I got to witness history and actually see visual proof of something so elusive as a UFO, thanks to my passion for knowledge. In fact, I can say that the search for the truth has taught me so many valuable lessons and given me a far greater understanding of the world and space and all the mechanics of our existence than anybody's college could have ever offered. And it's my goal to see all of our youth follow their dreams and not just their survival instincts, and to learn to think outside of the box, get outside of themselves, and know that the world is bigger than what they've been exposed to. want to know more? Just do your research. The knowledge is out there. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next installment of Afros and UFOs. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tap on the notification button to stay up on all my content. It's chow time. Peace.